Hello, welcome to my blog. This one's called Going Mobile, Apps for Information on the Go. I've had a smartphone for about a year now and I've really enjoyed using it. I can do a lot with it. I can access my email, I can browse online, I have a few apps on there, games and so on. And in fact I recently saw a young man on the train who was using his smartphone to make notes from a textbook that he was reading. And I thought that was a great example of smartphone being used for learning. So I had a laptop and I had a smartphone, but I decided that I needed a gadget that was more portable than a laptop, but was a little bit bigger than a smartphone because obviously my sight's not what it could be. So a tablet seemed to be the ideal size. I saw other people using tablets in meetings and so on, and I thought that that looked like a very useful gadget. So I bought my own, and it's been lots of fun. It's instant. I can go online immediately, don't have to wait for it to start up. It's portable, I can fit it in my handbag, and I use it for lots of things. Email, I have apps for Facebook and Twitter, sat-nav, I've got Kindle on there, I use it for YouTube, Spotify, and of course for browsing online. So it's been a really useful gadget for me. So recently I was working out an online workshop called Google Goggles, you may have attended, and the workshop was about a particular app which my colleague Paul Richardson and I found really interesting, Google Goggles. It is an app that lets you photograph objects with your smartphone or your tablet, and the app will search for the object for you on the Google. You may photograph a label on a product or the front of a book, or you may photograph a building or a piece of art, and the data that goes through Google will search on that data rather than you having to type in text to a search engine. So we both thought this was a really interesting and worthwhile app to let people know about. And at the same time that I was writing this workshop, I heard on the radio a lady who was a bookshop owner, and she was talking about customers coming into her bookshop and using their smartphones and tablets to take a picture of the QR code on the book or the barcode and order the same book or item online at a cheaper price. And of course she was horrified that this new craze was going to be bad for business, and you can see why she thinks that. So you can use your QR code reader, barcode reader, or Google Goggles to search for products online whilst you're on the go. And at the same time, or around the same time, I was listening to the radio, and eBay had come up with a new concept, which was a pop-up shop. So for 5 days in December they had a shop, an actual physical shop, and people were able to go into it and use their mobile devices to read a QR code of a product and buy that product on eBay whilst they were in the shop, and it would then be posted to them in the usual way. So as I was looking at all these applications, QR code reading, barcode reading, Google Goggles, being able to search on visual data and data other than text, I was thinking that every day our technology is becoming more mobile, and perhaps it's not the size of the gadgets, and perhaps it's not the gadgets themselves, but perhaps it's the apps that are making our devices so much more useful for us to have new ways to research and new ways to gather information while we're on the hoof.